Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the big show. We are here at the Radio House in New Orleans, Louisiana with Them Guys. This is a great rock group. You are going to love it. And I am here as always. I'm your host. I'm the Reverend DJ Thug Nasty. Next to me as always is the tall and talented B. We call him Mustang around here. He talented dude. He's a regular co-host here, and in fact, he is rhythm guitarist and lead singer for about the hottest cover band in the New Orleans metropolitan area, I gotta say. So anyhow, he's a cool cat. He's here with us. But even cooler than him, check it out. Them Guys are here. They're live and direct, coming to you out of Vacherie, Louisiana, via newrockradio.us and Radio House Studios on Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube. Check it out. Please follow us. Please follow the station. Please listen to the station like I do every day. And that's who we wanted to say thank you to first, is all of our loyal listeners. For those of you who don't know, we operate a radio station. It's a website. And it's at newrockradio.us, and it plays music 24/7, 365. We're playing new rock, local music scene, classic rock. It's really cool. You should check it out. We also have a country station that we operate out of this building. It's newcountryradio.us. Equally cool, same format. New music, classic country, local music scene. It's very cool. Please check it out. Please like and follow us on Facebook. Please like and follow the studio also, Radio House Studios. Check out that YouTube feed. You YouTubers out there, we got some really good video on that feed. It's great. Check that out, please, and like it and follow it. And, of course, we want you to follow Them Guys. This band is great. Really good. You're about to see that live and direct, up close and personal. I want to say thank you for everybody for being here, and thank you for participating in this. We're going to turn it over to Mustang. He's going to make some other thank yous. Them Guys coming right up.
Yeah. I would like to start by, thanking our sponsors. First up, we got our, you could see our banner back here, our flagship sponsor, the area's finest dining experience, best wine selection. Check out their daily specials and their great catering menu. Go over to Airline Highway in LaPlace, or call them at 985-359-8888. That's Petra. And you can go check them out on Facebook at Petra Restaurant and Lounge on Facebook. Next on the list, we have Big Chiefs Heating and AC, located in Gramercy, Louisiana. And now's the time, to get your AC checked out or serviced. Summer's coming around. We've started to experience the hot weather again. So give them a call at 225-224-7299. It's important that you call that number. That's the New Rock Radio hotline number. Write it down, put it in your phone, and give Big Chiefs a call. They're your local authorized trained dealer. So once again, call them at 225-224-7299. Last up on the list, we got Fatty's Restaurant on Museum Street in Garyville. They're open 5 days a week for lunch and even on dinner for Thursday and Friday nights. Usually have some live music there, so go check them out. Give them a call at 985-535-5555.
Okay, if you don't have anything else on your sheet, we're going to turn it around. Thank you again to our sponsors, Petra, Fatty's in Garyville, and Big Chiefs Heating and Air Conditioning. They are great. Thank you for your sponsorship. Thank you most to our listeners and our viewers. And with that, we are going to turn around our infamous 360-degree RoboCam here in Studio A, and we are going to bring Them Guys into the pain. You guys, take it from here.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? It's time for the final countdown. The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
Studios. We are them guys from Marshall, Louisiana. And it goes a little something like this. Lay down your guns, try to make
too still. You're in a battle, get when. Should I run? Should I run away? Away. This will be the questions of today. Should I run? Should I run away? Away. This will be the questions of today. Guiding girl, it takes a run. This leading hour grips my back. The three-shot chaser was too low. Should I run? Should I run away? Away. This will be the questions of today. Should I run? Should I run away? Away. This will be the questions of today. Should I run? Should I run away? Away. This will be the questions of today. Should I run? Should I run away? Away. This will be the questions of today.
All right. Welcome to the show, baby. So this next song we got coming up, this is gonna be our first single off of our next album. This next song is called Push Away.
dark to find a way out of it. Leave the dark to find your way out of it. No need to run. I'll be there right behind you. Don't be the one. Push away. Push away. push away.
Guys, that was awesome. That was awesome. Brand new music from them guys called Push Away. Oh, wow. If you're just tuning in, we've got them guys live here at the Radio House Studios in New Orleans, Louisiana, on all of the social media platforms. This is Thug Nasty. I am here with Mustang, and we are here with them guys. You just heard Push Away, brand new music from them guys. That was great. And after those first two songs you played, I figured there's no way this third song is going to be as good as those first two, and you rocked it, dude. That was awesome. My mind is blown over here. B's waiting to say something. I just wanted to say before I hand over to Mike, those first two songs was two of my favorites. It was Redemption, followed by Three Shot Chaser, and then that brand new one, Push Away. Guys, that is great. You are on your way. I see the stadiums calling. Oh, and by the way, we're getting a lot of feedback on Facebook. Everybody's saying it sounds good. Sky's voice is lit, is what somebody said. And, hey, man, y'all are coming across beautifully. This could not be going better. I think our backlights or whatever are unplugged. I don't know that we're going to get around to doing that. The ones up the back wall, that's kind of not great. But outside of that, this is great, right? I mean, Mustang, tell me what you think.
Oh, yeah. I mean, musically, it was just killer. But I'm gonna start by reading some comments we have. So if I mispronounce any names, please forgive me. But first up, we got Brittany Oob. She said, sounds good.
That's the wife. Love you, babe.
Next up, we got Chris Tabor. He said, watching at Dots sounds great.
Dots Diner is rocking with the Radio House. Thank you, Dots Diner.
That's
It's
the
not
wrong
Diner.
Dots.
Oh, it's a different Dot?
It's a Dots
Well,
ball.
thank you, Dot.
Place.
Oh, thank you, Dot. Well, Dot's Place is even better, I bet you. Dot's Place, I bet you, is a lot better. Thank you, Dot's
Lot of
Place, for
fun.
hanging out with us at the
Definitely a lot of
Radio
fun.
House. That's awesome.
We got Ronnie Wiggins said, killer song, man.
Love you, Ronnie.
And it is. That's
We
a
love you,
killer
Ronnie.
song. I love it.
Aunt Jones said, sounds great. Tammy Waite said, can't wait for the new album.
Yo.
And Matt Thibodeau said, sounds good, y'all.
Thanks,
And
Matt.
it does. Yeah, they are understating it, guys. Y'all are lighting it up. It's fantastic. So I've got a few questions. We're going to start out with a little interview on Chet. But first, let me thank the guys you can't see. We've got Ross out there. He's the sound man for them guys.
Pop in, Ross.
Getting it done. Yeah, I guess he can pop his head in here. We got Ross out there at the switch, and then we've got our sound man. His name is Sound Man. There he is. I don't know if you can see him on camera. Ross, doing a fine job, brother.
Come on, Ben.
And, of course, we've got Sound Man, our own guy for Radio House out there at the switch. And here in the studio on the lights, we've got Ben. Well, you can't see Ben, but Ben's over here with us behind the console. He's been here the whole time. We've
Y'all
just
know
been
who Ben
hiding him. So, anyhow, we were going to go over here to Chet, and I wanted to get first thing I wanted to ask you here, Chet, was we were going to ask you. I'm sorry, I turned the page here. Man, we are a little uncollected. I'm so
All
nervous with this new
alone,
music,
not
man. You guys are just awesome. All right, so anyhow, first question we had for Chet was, what are you guys working on right now? Of course, you just showed us Push Away, but let's hear some more. What do you got?
Well, so we are about 2 months deep so far, maybe 3. I'd say we're probably 6 or 7 songs in on the third album. We decided to take our time a little bit on this one. We didn't want to rush. I think our first album took us 5 practices to write. Our second album took us about 4 months because of Ida. Ida took John out of his house. It screwed everything up. But we decided we'd go a different route on this one. We wanted to take our time, elaborate a little more, dig a little deeper, pull a little bit more of the musicianship out of us, and challenge ourselves a little harder. And I think so far in the 6 or 7 songs that we're deep, I think that has resonated very well through. I think that a lot of the music has changed. I think our vibe has changed in a sense. And I think you can really see the musicianship coming through with the 4 of us.
Well, I've been seeing it, actually. I've been a fan a long time, as you know. So, anyhow, it does keep getting better. I am feeling it. And one of the things I've always liked about you guys is the lyrics in your songs. I appreciate, the thought that goes into how you write things. You can interpret stuff different ways. This may not be true of all of them, but some of them are really just very well written. Probably every one of them. And here you are saying you're taking some more time, and I'm listening to the vocals on Push Away. It shows, man. I mean, you guys are really good at this. I'm so glad y'all are here. Thank you for being here. So on this new album that you're coming out, what's coming out with? What's changing with the sound at all, or do you have anything changing?
So let me back up to a couple years ago when we released All a Dream. One of the first things we dabbled in was changing tunings a lot. We went from, I think All a Dream has 7 different tunings. When we went to Insomnius, we kind of stayed away from some of the standard tunings, but we still shuffled it a lot. And I think on this one, we're kind of focusing, I think, to challenge ourselves to write and change what we're doing. We're not changing our tunings as much. So it makes it more challenging to come up with new riffs and new runs to where, because, when you're changing tunings, you don't really have to be as elaborate. You're going to sound different regardless. So I think it's a personal challenge amongst the 4 of us where, hey, if we're going to write 5 songs in the same tuning, and our biggest thing is we want everything to sound different. We don't want any 2 songs to sound the same. So, I mean, we're approaching 28 to 30 songs by the end of this album, and we want to make sure that the entire lot of the 30 songs, you don't mix up a song for another. And that's a big challenge when you're not changing your tunings as often. So you have to dig really deep, and you have to bring out that next level of musicianship that some of us didn't even know we had, to be honest with you. It started as a big hobby, and now we're starting to dig deep enough to see that, man, we actually are pretty decent at this. Like we hear it from a lot of people. We don't see ourselves the same way, but we're challenging ourselves to a point to where now we can start to see it a little bit, And it's a good feeling. It really is.
And that's a cool insight. Yeah, thank you for sharing that. I mean, that's cool. So and it shows. I mean, you guys have a real good synergy. It sounds good. It shows that you think about it, you work on it, that you challenge yourselves. It's really good. I'm gonna let Mustang here take over. Really good, guys. I am in love with it.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it a lot. So much that I'm trying to find out where y'all are playing next.
Well, so after we do this stream, we're actually going to take about a month and a half to 2 months off. We're going to go in. I would say we're going into the studio, but our studio comes to us. Thank you to Ross Johnson. Ross is the man. He is the myth. He is the legend. And Ross has volunteered to come in and take over recording responsibilities for our third album. We're hoping we do intend to release a single soon, which will be Push Away. But we're hoping to have an album release somewhere towards the second half, midways of the second half of the year. There are a couple things coming down the pipe. Our first show back on the road will be on June 3rd with our brothers in Love to Hate and our new brothers in Drab, who has been here recently. We absolutely love Drab and Love to Hate as our brothers, man. I mean, they are incredible musicians from Mobile, Alabama. We will be putting that show on at The Hitch in Ponchatoula, which is, to us, our home. It is probably the closest place to home that we feel at home. So thank you to The Hitch for letting us come in and do our thing. We love you guys. That'll be our first show of many on the second half of the year. And we have a lot of things coming down the pipe behind that. We also have Dirty 30 Fest in July, on July 22nd. And that's in Ocean Springs at the infamous Juke Joint. That's the Sound 228 putting that on. Thank you to Kevin Harris for grabbing us and putting us on that. But there are 7 incredible bands from around the Gulf Coast and all around the country that are coming together to put this festival on. We play first. That goes to show you the talent level that's on this show. It will be incredible. July 22nd. Mark that on your calendars.
Yeah, to everyone that's listening, definitely mark that on your calendars. Definitely go check that out. And it's in Ocean Springs, right?
That's correct.
Okay. Moving on from that, I want to hear from my man on the bass. John, how long has the
What's up,
band
buddy?
been together?
We started in 2019. We actually Nick called up me and Chet and said, "Hey man, look, I'm thinking about starting a Chevelle cover band. What you think about that?" And I was like, "All right, let's do it." And he's like, "All right, I'm gonna call Chet. If he's in, we doing it." So Chet was in. So we started a Chevelle cover band. We started playing a couple songs, realized we need the second guitar player. And that's where my man Anthony came in. We decided to call him. We decided to call him, come over. We played the 4 or 5 Chevelle songs we knew, and then next thing you know, we're playing.
Messed it all up.
We're playing songs from Sabbath to Pearl Jam to Alice in Chains. And next thing you know, we got a
Seven
40-song
Dust.
set. We fixing to
Godsmack.
go play a show, 4 hours cover. So we did it as a cover band, and then COVID hit, and here we are with our originals.
Yeah.
Thank you, buddy.
Soundman coming in clutch, delivering the waters.
It's all about the sound men.
That's a fact.
And,
that is a fact.
I hear from our sound check and, getting to know y'all while we were setting up that you have a baby on the way.
Yes, I do. Want to give a shout out to my wife, Emily.
She's the one having the baby.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
the one having the baby.
It's hard to tell.
So we're about 11 weeks into the pregnancy. It's a little early, but
Early, yeah.
baby's due in November. So, yeah.
Nick's birthday's in November, man. Hold that thing. Hold that baby until November 30th.
So we're going to let him get right back into it. I just want to quickly thank the viewers, the listeners, and make sure to continue to watch our streams going forward at the Radio House. And all of our streaming platforms will be on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, all your favorite streaming services. Make sure to give us a follow if you're watching in so you can check out all the Band Practice podcasts.
Radio House Studios, 3 words on all of those platforms, or you could go to radiohousestudios.com.
So these next couple songs, guys, we don't forget where we come from. We want to go back to our original stuff, our first stuff, the stuff that made us the original band that we are today. This next song is called Downfall.
On our right today to free the thoughts at bay. Storm is moving in. Where should I begin? Want to find the truth. Dreams that start real. All that's fun and play. Please God, show the way. My worry has gone as we is moving in. Where should I begin? Hard to find the truth. Dreams that start real. All that's fun and play. Please God, show away. My worry has gone. As we drift apart, my worry has gone. As we drift
Yes, yes, yes. That was Downfall. A great tune. A great tune. Let you guys charge back up again. That was a great tune. Here comes SOS. Check this out.
try so hard to find my way, running circles, moving fast from day to day. Life is clearer. Don't know what's right for me as time moves by. In my mind, the time slips by. See through my head. Everybody move! Don't take from me. Just leave me alone. You'll serve this stuff. I'll be your boss. Moving forward through as one. See the bloodshot ice is done, forming under. Don't say you'll fight for me, but will not stand. Others just falling. Rise for don't take from me. Just leave me alone. You'll serve this death. Will be alone. cats scared of trees?
Why are cats scared of trees, Nick?
Because of their bark. Bark.
You guys are badass. I mean, that was awesome. That tune was SOS. I was watching Anthony on the guitar solo. Were you checking that out, Mustang? Dude.
I messed up.
It was killer, dude, and the
Of course,
guitar.
This is practice, you know.
It's like a normal
Right,
show.
Right, yeah, Bamford. This is what it sounds like in the garage, right?
And it shows.
That's awesome. Man, well, so anyhow, that guitar, the sound of that guitar is sweet. We're not supposed to talk right now. We're going to get right back to the music, but you guys kick ass. That was awesome. What do you say, Mustang?
Oh yeah, I can't wait to talk about that guitar at the next break.
So what we like to do on this next song is our most active crowd participation song. Well, because you guys are our crowd, we're going to need you in the background singing our chorus to us because it just doesn't feel right when there's nobody singing. This next song is one of our most popular songs off of our first album. It is probably the most different song on our first album from every other song, but it is by far our favorite, and it is our fan base's favorite. This next song is called Recall.
Reconsideration for the birth of time. See, overcompensation for the heart to find.
This is the part you sing with us, guys. You ready? Oh, yeah. Let's do it again, baby. This is why it's fun. I bet you there's a dozen people at home singing.
Looks like more than that.
Found a way to put the past behind. Urging me to black and keep the demons out. That was beautiful.
right, that was also really good. Backup vocals aside, now you know why they don't ask me to chip in on backup vocals. I'm sorry.
Gee, June 3rd
Or
at the
John.
hits. You better be there.
Man, and I was expecting B to get in the microphone more. He was kind of hanging back. Or
That's
was
it.
All right. Maybe he covered me up. That was awful on my part. Sorry about that. But anyhow, you guys are killing it still. Great. And the next song we have coming up for them guys from Vacherie, Louisiana, coming to you live and direct from the Radio House at Radio House Studios on all of our social media platforms. Vacherie, Louisiana, here in New Orleans at the Radio House. This next song up is called Not Surprised,
Brand
Which is also off our third album.
That is correct.
off of the third and upcoming album. You'll hear more about that shortly. Not Surprised.
Tears will fall. Resembles me another day. Reaching for the words of time. No surprise. No surprise. No surprise! No surprise! Help me find a reason I self-induce this pain. Stripping me apart, this is not ordinary. Justice Kenyan, and it starts to spin before the light. I'm not surprised. Listen for your sanity, leaning towards the other right. No surprise. No surprise. No surprise. No surprise! Help me find a reason I self-induce this pain. Ripping me apart, this is not ordinary. Justice Kenyan, and it starts to spin before the light. I'm not surprised. ripping me apart. This is not ordinary. Justice caving in, yet it starts to spin before the light. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. Not surprised. Not surprised. Not surprised. I'm not surprised. Not surprised.
That was awesome. Not surprised. Brand new music from them guys right here from the Radio House. Radio House Studios, kicking it live in Studio A with them guys. That's another great tune. I tell you what I noticed about that one is that Nick took the solo on that one. That was awesome. And then I love the effect that you threw in after the solo. It almost sounded like it was coming from the strike pad. Did you notice that? It was killer. I love that. I'm gonna let Mustang talk about the guitars over here. I know he's kind of wanting to have that conversation. But I was going to start us off with Anthony over here and ask you the question. You were one of the original guys around. In fact, you were part of this, I guess, before it was called Them Guys. You want to tell us how that got started?
Yeah. So initially, the story that John told you guys, where Nick called upon them, and they started a Chevelle tribute band. Just kind of a little quick recap. They started a Chevelle tribute band, and I guess it became a little too much on little old bro here. And Chet, I guess they called me, and I went over there, and I started playing all the Chevelle songs with him, and then just taking a break, we just started playing some Alter Bridge, Seven Dust, Godsmack, Alice in Chains. I mean, all the good stuff. Creed.
Great stuff.
All the great stuff. Stuff that John couldn't really play.
Whatever.
That's a good song. But anyways,
I'm doing the best I ever did.
Yeah, they joined. So I joined, and initially the band started off. We called ourselves what?
Motivated,
Motivated.
but with an H in the middle.
Motive hated.
Motive hated.
And I guess it was copyright, so we couldn't take it. So our stupid band name that we have now,
Right. As opposed to
Right.
Them Guys?
yeah, Them Guys is a stupid band name. Was invented by Nicholas Hoop, so fight him.
Hey, with a name like that, you got to be good. But you guys are filling the bill. You can call yourselves anything.
Yeah, exactly.
Fight too.
Don't call us late for supper.
The gloves are in the truck, right, Ben?
We got Ben over here seated to my left, the biggest critic of the name.
Yep. So that's how it all started, and then same thing. I mean, COVID hit. I mean, we played our first show on December 5th.
Shout out to Motor Riot on that.
Yeah, Motor Riot opened up. Well, we opened up for Motor Riot for
Nice.
our first ever show. It was our first and last ever show as a cover band. And then COVID hit, and we decided, hey, I'm bored. We're bored. Let's write some damn music. And that's what we did.
Yeah.
And here we are.
Cool. Very cool. And these guys, y'all are all from the Vacherie area, by the way?
But now we are.
Everybody out there's in the sugar business, right? Y'all all have to be related to somebody who produces sugar, no?
Look at John. Does he look like he doesn't eat sugar?
I eat.
Vacherie, Louisiana, sweetest place on earth. But anyhow, all right. Well, so thank you for that. And then I was also going to ask you about this video that you guys cut.
Ah, man.
Y'all just filmed it, right? Just in the past few days.
So, yeah, we spilling the beans a little bit. We've been keeping some things kind of under wraps. Close family and stuff like that do know what was going on with our, our events and whatnot. And we took a little mini vacation, which what we do like every couple of months. They go to Toledo
Or
Bend
2 weeks.
Or 2 weeks. Biloxi is our second home. And we went over to Biloxi. Shout out to Nick Miller. He directed and shot. He saw us we played Frets for Pets
That's correct.
at the Juke Joint. And he came up to us and was like, man, do you guys have any music videos, anything like that? And we were like, no. And he wanted to shoot us, so I was like, okay, shoot me.
Yeah.
In the face. Don't miss.
And it was a long time coming, but man, I tell you what, we went in with a blank mind, just shooting from the hip, and I cannot wait for you guys to see what we did. Like
that's awesome. I can't wait either. We're going to be posting it and sharing it and whatnot for sure.
Ben, put your pants back on.
I would like to give a huge shout out to our sound guy, Ross Johnson. He actually showed up on the video set. and he was the biggest help to us to
Yeah,
get
he
that
did
thing
Ben's
done.
job.
Yeah, Ben had prior obligations, so Ross was actually able to break away and show up on the fly and just change the whole game on what our video was going to be.
Yeah.
That's cool. Ross is the whole package. You know, I mean, I guess it sounds in radio land and on the web and on Twitch and whatnot as good as it sounds in my ears. And that's all Ross out there in the next room pulling this off. That's beautiful, Ross. You're doing a great job out there, brother.
We also want to shout out Gene Boone.
Gene Boone. Oh, man.
Broom,
Spade
man.
How can I
Come on,
forget
Broom.
about the infamous
Broom.
Spade Image, Gene Boone,
Spade
man.
image.
He came over there and, you know, really and truly, he was there for moral support and kind of gave us some options of, you know, what's
That
a
guy
good
gets
angle.
around. I'm
Pretty
wondering if he
much-
ever even sleeps. Did y'all name the Insomnius album after that guy?
We named it after us.
Yeah.
After y'all,
Yeah, we
okay,
did, after
okay.
sleepless nights of work and you know,
And
life,
Anthony
man.
volunteered him to take my place for like 3 minutes.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Right,
He fired me. He
leading
talked
up to the
Nick into firing me.
podcast. Yeah, right. Leading up to the podcast, we get the surprise on
So
the
there, uh,
April Fools. It's like, oh,
One of
crap.
the special announcements is we have a new drummer.
Right. Not cool.
yeah,
So Mustang, I'm gonna hand it over to you. I think you had a question. I know you set up to talk to Nick, but I know you wanted to talk. Anyhow, I'll let you take it. Here.
Yeah, I'm looking at that great piece of work in your hands. Tell me how you stumbled onto it.
Oh man, do I really have to tell you this? It's
Yeah,
a,
tell
it's
him,
a,
Anthony. Tell him how you got it.
okay, man. Look, so I've accumulated about 45 guitars in my life, right?
Whoa.
Starting this band, and we started playing all these crazy tunings. I was like, oh man, we can't be having all these guitars. By the way, that has nothing to do with this guitar, which answers your question in about 10 seconds. We started getting these drop pedals, man. That's where I really want to devote the attention to, where we're able to play multiple tunings with just this pedal and one guitar. This guitar was acquired during a Facebook trade-off with a friend in Laplace. Was it you?
No, it wasn't.
Okay, I'm just making sure because you look real familiar.
I wish I
we
had
were
a,
saying that earlier. I was
wish
like,
I had a PRS.
But it was a Facebook trade-off. I had a. You're gonna kill me for this, man. I had a John Petrucci, Ernie Ball.
Oh, no.
What was it? The JP.
He didn't know how to play it, though. Didn't matter.
Man, I love Ernie Ball. Don't get me wrong. I love Ernie Ball, but Ernie Ball does not like Louisiana weather. Man, that neck was just like a bow and arrow. Every single practice, I was just like, man, fretting out and this and that. It played awesome. It sounded awesome. Matter of fact, the pickups are the same pickups that's in Nick's guitar. So as good as Nick's guitar sounds, that guitar sounded that damn good. But I hated the neck. I couldn't get rid of it.
Yeah.
I couldn't deal with it. So I was like, hey, I bought a PRS before, had it plecked, hated it. I saw this one because it was cool. It looked cool. Then I didn't know it would feel freaking cool and play good.
Yeah.
And here we are. But currently, I don't know if you guys know, but Ross builds guitars. Yes. He's not only an amazing sound man and very handsome man, you know what I mean? He's married and stuff.
He is very multi-talented.
He built that
Sing
bass
tall
just for
guitars.
John's short T-Rex dinosaur arms. And he's currently building my
That's right.
he's currently building my guitar as we speak. Well,
His
not as we speak.
brand
He's
of
playing.
guitars is called Sing Tall.
Yeah.
If you never heard of it, look it up. He built this for me as a custom bass, and it's custom. It's even custom to my belly.
Right.
To his
Okay,
pregnancy.
so it's
Yeah.
good.
No, that's cool.
It's all that
Give
sugar,
us a
man. It's all that
profile shot
sugar.
on that thing, John. Show us a profile to the camera,
I
really,
hear
is
the
what you want to
train.
aim at there.
I hear the
But I'm
train
curious
a-coming.
how thin the neck is.
Oh, it's very thin.
Oh, yeah. Man, that
Super
is a
thin.
good-looking guitar. All right, so what's the name of Ross's guitar company again? What's it called?
Sing Tall.
Sing Tall.
Sing Tall. It's one word.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's
that's
correct.
'cause he's-
S-I-N-G-T-A-L-L.
That's because he
Specific-
can sing like an angel, and he's really
Oh,
tall.
that dude is tall. Oh, yeah.
This
Man.
specific bass model is called the Assassin bass. It's Sing Tall Assassin bass because
Sing
it's so
Tall
small
Assassin.
and it packs a punch.
Yeah.
That is cool,
I believe
man.
if I'm not, I don't know if Ross can chime in or whatever. He's in the back. He got a microphone as well. If you can chime in and what's the name of mine? It's the Assassin as well.
I think that's what you said you were going to call it, but
Yeah.
it could be really whatever.
The
It's
Assassin
kinda-
Ass 2.
Ass-
It fits his
in.
motive.
Yeah.
Ass in.
Ass 2.
You guys
Yeah.
are great.
So, yeah, now we could swing on over to the man behind the mic, the lead vocals, Nick.
Uh-oh.
So, Tell us a little bit about yourself, how you got started in all this.
Oh man.
This is an AA meeting.
Well, it started off with my mom and dad. No. Yeah. I don't know. I picked up a guitar. My grandpa played. My dad played. Our dad played. And
Yeah,
it just
we're brothers.
yeah. It's just I picked up on an instrument and I started playing. He saw I had interest and took off from there. And then he's like, "Dad's giving you all the attention." He wanted to play too, so we kind of just we did the Vinnie Paul and Dimebag thing, like back and forth. You know, he played drums, I played guitar, and vice versa. And got a good group of guys right
Quick
here.
disclaimer. Me, Nick, and Chet are all drummers, believe it or not.
Yeah,
John is
yeah,
the
I
only
believe
one
it.
not drumming.
but if they didn't have a kick drum on a
If they didn't have a kick drum, I'd be a good drummer. Okay.
yeah,
If you only had to use your hands,
The
you'd be
hand
awesome.
Foot coordination just
Yeah.
don't work with me.
me and John
got
are
it.
both actually left-handed too. Also, then we play right-handed instruments because they're cheaper and more accessible.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yep.
That's another
I'm
cool story. Y'all are
wrong-handed.
both left-handed and you play right-handed with the
Yeah.
strings in the right direction
right.
too.
Yeah,
Y'all
the
not
whole
doing like a
nine, yep.
Hendrix thing.
No,
That's
No.
cool, man.
yeah.
I'm learning all kind of cool things about you
Yep.
guys.
singing-wise is I don't know.
Well,
Nobody-
when
nobody
did y'all
else
know you
wanted
could
to-
sing though?
When somebody else didn't want to do it.
And how old were you when that happened? Did you find out
Oh,
as a
Lord.
kid, or were
That
you?
was, yeah, still got cassette tapes of me singing old
George Strait.
George Strait and
man.
stuff. Yeah, and a little record player. It's
Right?
pretty cool.
That's awesome.
Don't
Oh,
let him
yeah.
undermine. He is a Chris Cornell copy,
Chris.
just with shorter hair.
Shorter hair and
I'm going hungry.
no, not today.
He's not doing it today, but I tell you what, it will impress the hell out of you.
Oh yeah,
I
Yep.
love me some Cornell
I
and some
play with a few,
Soundgarden.
yeah. I play with a few other groups. Me and Chet actually both. Well, actually, all three of us right here played with a group, Super Neutral, way back in the day, and we kind of just flopped around. We all played in bands together, but never in this lineup.
Never in the same band together.
Right.
As the four of us, we
Yeah.
always was us two, us three,
Yeah.
them three.
But y'all were actually friends even before
Oh,
you
yeah.
were a band
Oh,
too,
yeah.
which
Oh,
is
yeah.
also cool. And in fact, we're in a band, right? I'd love to be in a band where these were my pals. We played
yeah.
in the
Oh,
sand
we
pit
do
with our
literally do
Tonka trucks when we were
everything
kids.
Everything.
So
Yeah.
that's cool. I bet you everybody's jealous of the cool relationship y'all got going like that.
yeah.
So anyhow, it's great to meet you guys. Did you want to say anything else, B?
There's one comment that caught my eye,
Oh,
and it said from Trisha Noel. Said my soon-to-be ex-husband Larry Keith keeps asking how y'all got y'all's name.
I love Trisha, by the way. She is the coolest woman ever.
well,
Motivated was taken, I believe. It was copyright, so
Yeah.
we couldn't use it.
we were like,
And we
the
just
next
couldn't
thing was
come up
like
with
free
nothing.
beer. It's like free beer. They put that on a billboard no matter what.
Oh yeah, people are
They
showing
show
up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know them guys because everybody forgets like what's that band name and
Yeah, you know them
Yeah.
guys from
them,
Vacherie.
them guys who them guys
We went
them
and watched
guys
them guys.
yeah we watch them guys play yeah
When we play shows and stuff, we catch
it wasn't until we
everybody,
put it on
they-
a shirt.
They'll stop what they're
You know?
saying before they say them guys. They'll say not them guys.
They
not them
stop on
guys,
purpose
those
now.
guys over
Yeah.
there. They'll stop themselves every
Yeah, so
time, and it's just.
We even got people making
why it
parody
works.
shirts like we're going to see those dudes and stuff.
That's
it's
pretty cool.
It's awesome.
So I guess the answer for Trish is that you came up with them guys because you could not possibly decide on anything else.
Yeah. And we
And the
picked
one
us-
thing-
we
right?
picked the worst name.
Now
ever.
it's completely official. It's completely under an LLC now.
That is correct.
We
All
operate
right.
completely under an LLC. It's
Nick
now a
fired me
business.
yesterday.
Yep, I'm the owner operator, and after this,
Yep.
you guys are fired. I'm joking.
Well, it's cool because it's like a conversation starter too, right? Hey, we're a great band with the worst name ever, right, or something such.
Yeah, shout out to Sambo Gilly out in Mississippi. Thank you for letting us know our band name sucks. We didn't know how to embrace that, and now we really feel like that is a part of us moving forward. Is how bad our band name is.
If we have enough time to talk about it, how that came along, how we are the worst band name ever and stuff like that.
We had a buddy of ours. His name's Derek. He's in a band called Fate Effect, and he was wearing our shirt. He posted they were playing, supporting their buddies, them guys. And this Sambo Gilly guy commented, and he's like, y'all should get an award for the worst band name in the history of music, or whatever it was to that nature. And instantly, all of our fans and friends, they started defending us, attacking, they tagging this guy, they going, they
We didn't
profile
condone
stalking
any
him.
of
They,
it.
It was
we
like
said
Braveheart.
nothing.
Don't skip the part that he actually took the time out of his day to make a paragraph of a Facebook post in which our loyal friends and fans and family
Screenshot.
annihilated this dude. There was like 400 comments in 2 days of people making memes and making fun of him, and it was incredible.
So me being funny, I decided, man, I'm gonna create a Facebook post. No,
A life
you know,
event.
nothing bad. So I created a life event. Them guys is Mark Safer, a guy who doesn't like our band name. In 3 days, we gained like 1,000, like 1.5K followers.
Yeah, little
From
did
that
we-
post, little did you know, when you create a life event,
It goes worldwide.
it's public. It goes to everybody's news feed who has a public news feed.
Worked out incredible.
So that guy got us a lot of followers. So thank you, Sambo
Thank
Gilly.
you, Sambo.
The guy actually reached out to us
Yeah.
and was like, "Dude, this is fun. I love this stuff." It was
Completely
like, it was
all
completely
American.
all-American fun, like trolling.
Yeah.
you
Started
know,
an
it's
awesome
just-
trend.
it's
We
awesome.
went all OCD on him
Sambo.
from Dwayne and said, that was great. Do it again.
Do it again.
We encourage it, man.
Well, you guys are awesome, man. I'm having a great time. I hope y'all are enjoying yourselves here at the beautiful, luxurious Radio House, New Orleans, Louisiana, broadcasting live, newrockradio.us. And this is them guys from Vacherie, Louisiana. This next tune coming up is called Answers.
Yeah,
Check this out.
Before we start that, we do want to give a huge shout out to Radio House Studios. This is an incredible situation.
Super fun.
We are having a blast.
This
Thank
place
you
is
so much for
amazing.
having us.
Yeah.
We highly encourage all of our friends and family and brothers and sisters in the music community
And band.
come and support these guys here. This is, man, it's outstanding, and we're so grateful that you guys had us here. Thank you so much.
The hospitality that these guys have a second to none. You know, they catering food for us. They taking real good care of us. Y'all need to come here.
Thank you guys. Thank you for coming here. And
They got-
it's
they got
definitely
good
our
toilet
pleasure.
paper. They got good toilet paper.
It is definitely our pleasure to have you here, guys. And yeah, we're gonna roll out the red carpet for you and anybody you send our way that rocks like you guys do or even comes close. Meanwhile, thank you for that, Chet. We'll get you right back to it. Them guys doing Answers.
Keep it answer.
Keep your mouth shut. Talk in your sleep again. I'll step down here, lay on the ground, surrounded by fears. But when we turn this around, it's gonna take some time to find the answer. But if we take our time, you'll get answers. You are the curse. I am the cure. Smoking to the right one. The right one. I'll step down here, lay on the ground, surrounded by fears. And when we turn this around, it's gonna take some time to find the answer. But if we take our time, you'll get answered. gonna take some time to find the answers. It's gonna take some time to find the answers. But if we take our time,
Yes, indeed. Answers. Them Guys live in Studio A at the Radio House.
Oh my God, what a pleasure. Y'all ready for this? Bring it back a little old school again. Probably our first hit off the first album. Oh man, this is a fun one. It's one of our favorite ones to play. The song is called Let Me See.
in these times, no light shines upon it, redefined. Oh, the footsteps of thee, your body stands still. You choose the fate to live inside and just breathe. Your sense of fear that's all around you always won't let me justify my own decisions come too late. Impossible in the beginning, it swallows you. You choose the fate to live inside and just breathe. Your sense of fear that's all around you always won't let me say. Let me see. You choose the fate to live inside and just breathe. Your sense of fear that's all around you always won't let me say. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see.
Yes, indeed. Let Me See by Them Guys. You guys are killing it all night. And the next two songs that are coming up happen to be my two favorites. Although I'm listening to you tonight. I don't know if I'm pulling out some new favorites. That Push Away tune that y'all just came out with is bad to the
It's
bone.
always the singles, man. I'm telling you.
I mean, you know, if you think you've heard it all, though, you're wrong because my two favorite songs by Them Guys are coming up, and that's going to close out the night before we go out of here tonight. So let me just say thanks again while I got a quick chance to all of the people who regularly listen to the radio stations. You are, of course, the most important thing to this operation. newrockradio.us. We play them guys every day on the radio station, and you can see why, because they just totally kick ass. You guys are just fantastic. I love it. I'm glad you're having a good time. I hope you have the opportunity to hang out with us and party for a little while when this thing is all over with. And out there in viewer and listener land, check out these next two. They are my personal favorites.
I'm hurt, black out the pain, under joy, while I crawl around you. The dirt beneath my nails, so obscure, can't get up, start climbing. My world is shaking. I'm gravity, keep me on the ground. Anxiety has no bounds. Building up and tear down. Release fire. No one else can. I've lost control. That's what I think. I've lost control. Bring back to a timeless sensitive. It's okay. Carry out your thinking. Attack, destroy within you. Run away. The end of time approaching. My world is shaking. I'm gravity. Keep me on the ground. Anxiety has no bounds. Building up and take down. Rolling fire. No one else can. I've lost control. Lost control. Don't give it up for Anthony Gray.
lost control.
Thank you so much.
Standing ovation on that one, guys. That was awesome.
Thank you.
We don't have to do it with our hand.
Incredible.
Like Michael Jackson. Thank you. Thank you. It was so fun. We'll do it all over again.
I love little Michael.
We might have to get our own
I
backup
think I'm
track.
gonna leave now.
Kind of an applause track, like they use on the sitcoms. We could blast it.
Fart noises. They
What-
always good.
Well, what's funny, if I had Bluetooth hooked up right now, I have a soundboard that has all the memes and shit. It's
Oh,
great.
wow. You see, we need to incorporate it. Like that. We're doing what we can, but if you could see us, it was a standing
Can't
ovation.
say
The
shit.
three of us that are here in the
Oh,
audience, we were on our feet, the hair on the back of our neck standing up. That was just great, guys. I need to not talk into it anymore. Let you guys get back to it.
It's hard not to.
Next up is Giving Up. Great tune. You're going to love it.
I give up.
Don't stop the flame. Might be your
That was incredible, guys. You can't follow that with words, so I'm not even going to try. That was them guys coming to you live and direct from Studio A at the Radio House here at Radio House Studios, live on newrockradio.us. Thank you guys for being here. That was incredible. It was awesome. If you missed any part of it, you can go back to Radio House Studios, those 3 words, on any of the social media platforms, which include YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Facebook. We have a TikTok account. We actually don't quite use it.
Use it.
We got to get around to doing that here. We're still trying to figure out what we're doing here. But please like and follow the studio, Radio House Studios, those 3 words on all of those platforms. newrockradio.us. We're on Facebook as that. And, of course, it's the site. And we'll be having an app coming out soon that will simplify that. But in the meanwhile, you can listen to our radio station by going to our page, newrockradio.us. And newcountryradio.us. Our listener number has grown every day. Thank you so much to our loyal listeners. You can expect more stuff just like this. I wanted to say thank you for Mustang for being here as usual by my side. And let's see. Let's remind everybody who our sponsors are. We have, I'll throw it to you.
Yeah, so first up we got Petra. Give them a call. Great restaurant, great atmosphere. Give them a call at 985-359-8888 or go stop in. They're on Airline in Laplace.
Also, we've got Fatty's Restaurant as a sponsor in Garyville. Anthony just came up to me and said, Steve, do you want one more? The answer to that question is absolutely yes, indeed. You guys give us one more?
How about another new one?
Another brand new one. I was also expecting an announcement, Chet. We're going to get in on this announcement thing. You want to maybe throw this out there right now?
Yeah, so this is what I'll do. So because tomorrow's a big day for this announcement, I want to bring this out to everybody out there that's watching that the date you need to remember is August 12th. It will be an all-day thing.
Write it down in your books.
Write it down in your books. This is a Ticketmaster event. Tickets will be sold on Ticketmaster. It will be huge. I will tell you them guys is playing.
Yeah.
August 12th is the date the tickets go on sale?
No, sir. That is
The
the
day of
event
the
date.
event.
That's the event date. August the 12th at the Civic Center.
The Thibodeau Civic Center.
Thibodeau Civic Center. I'm putting it here on the post here.
I will tell you that there are a couple of our brothers and friends and local musicians that will be a part of it. I will not spill the beans completely, but write down August 12th, Thibodeau Civic Center. And be mindful that here in the next...
This is legit bucket list, guys.
Yeah, the next couple days, the entirety of the event will be released. And we want you guys to know it is huge. It is huge.
It's
like
super.
There has been a decline in local music scene for years and years and years. And what I can tell you is, as a brotherhood of friends and a huge part of the local music scene, we thrive to make everybody's situation better in the local music scene. And part of that is us doing our part on this show at the Civic Center in Thibodeau. For you guys that don't know, it's actually called the Warren J. Harang Auditorium now. It's very easy to find. If you can find a restaurant in Thibodeau, you can't miss it.
The Thibodeau Civic Center. August the 12th is the date of the event. There's more good news coming out on that event. That's a beautiful part of the world, and y'all represent this so well. I mean, I just love you guys, man. Y'all are welcome here anytime at the Radio House, by the way, Chet and the whole team. Everybody here. Thanks also to Ben, to Ross, who you can't see. We got Sound Man out there. Thanks to my wife, who went out and got us some catering and stuff, and
That's
we got
right.
that waiting for us when we come out here. And thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you again for saying you're ready to give us another new tune. Guys, buckle in. We got brand new music from them guys coming to you live and direct from the Radio House on newrockradio.us. Here it comes, baby.
This song is called Delusions.
Delusions.
This is brand new, you guys. We call this the neck breaker.
dissonance, reminding echoes. Get a grip and make your pieces fit. Ignorance, imaginary. I can't hold on. Doesn't mean a thing. I am delusional. Listen, sense what you're feeling does exist. Reassign the time to bury. This is it. Now make your pieces fit. Common sense, imaginary. I can't hold on. Doesn't mean a thing. I am delusional. I can't hold on. Doesn't mean a thing. I am delusional. Try to hold on. Doesn't mean a goddamn thing. I am delusional. Delusion.
That was awesome. Delusions, brand new music from them guys. That was great. The reaction that we get in here online is great. You guys are fantastic. I'm so glad y'all came here tonight. I'm so glad that we got you out there. I think that the reviews on this are going to be through the roof, guys. It's so good. So, man, thank you very much for being here. Thank you again to Mustang, to Soundman, to Ross, to Ben, to everybody who played a part in being a part of this, to Leslie, and especially to all you folks out there listening and watching. I look forward to bringing them guys back here in the studio. They got some new music coming out, a new album. We'll have a reason to come dragging them back in here, and we'll try to do the best to make them feel at home here at the Radio House. Did you want to add anything, fellas?
Hey, Mama.
Mama, right? Mama, I hope you're watching out there. God bless you, and thank you folks for tuning in. Please stay tuned. We'll be back at you soon. 2 weeks from tonight, we've got 7 coming in here from Lafayette. You guys know those guys. They kick some ass, too. We got a cool lineup set up, and please stay tuned. We sure do appreciate you. You guys have a good night. We're going to go get a little something to eat, maybe a little something to drink. Them guys, live and direct. Check them out. Follow them on Facebook. They're over like 11,000 followers. They took us over a nice number tonight. So you guys, I love it. Good night. Take it from here, man. You guys